Yo! What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy, and this is Dandadan, episode 10 of Season 1. We are nearing the final episodes of this season, but before we get out of here, we defeated the aliens multiple times. We're still missing a ball, a little golden ball, and so I'm assuming that's what this final arc is going to be about. If you want that full-length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly, but if you don't, stay here, because the show's pretty damn good, and I want to get into it. Dandadan, dandadan, dandadan. 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 Dandadan.
あんたら、あたいを舐めてんのかい?
Okay. This is...
いじめられてんのか?
The school nurse? What kind of school do they go to?
あたいはいじめとか絶対許さないから。あたいはあんたらの味方だからね。このハゲ！ノックしないでドア開けんなって言ったよ!
Yeah, because apparently she's doing BDSM in her classroom. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
妖怪の力があったから撃退できましたけど、この力を持ってる以上、宇宙人に狙われてしまいます。
We're talking about being attacked, girl. Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game.
心霊や悪魔といった伝承は世界中にあります。つまり妖怪や悪魔が宇宙人の侵略から地球を守ってるんですよ。
Oh.
人間を襲って研究して妖怪に勝つための技術を開発しようとしてるんです。
Sure. Yeah. That makes enough sense.
やばい！急いで見つけないと！話が壮大すぎて分かんなかった。
This story got too epic.
したわ。結局私が世界の命運を握ってるってことね。
God, this girl does not need a bigger ego.
嘘ではないでしょ。実際脱げって言われたし。高倉くんもそれでいきましょう。
え？
Let's just blame Momo. That's so me.
臭い。アイラ大丈夫？どうしたのいきなり。
Friends to the rescue.
綾瀬さん、早く言い訳しないと悪者にされちゃいますよ。
どうでもいいわ。
Okay, it's I couldn't care less. If you could care less, then you could care. It doesn't matter. Just say I couldn't care less.
そもそもあんな場所で何してたわけ?
Be honest. This is your chance, bud.
筋トレです。腕立てとか。
ほ
う？もっと強くなりたくて。
Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken-san.
自分だって男です。
Come on,
綾瀬さんにはかっこいいって思われたいっす。
Build a boy up. This is your chance. There we go.
綾瀬さんを悪者みたいには言いませんから。
オカルン。
Here it is. Here's your chance, Momo. Say something nice. Oh my god, they're so hopeless. I'm so glad I'm not this age anymore. No! It was about to go down!
雑すぎませんか？
謎はすべて解けた。
マジすげー。うちの捜査では D 組の白鳥も
Investigations. I talked to a couple people. Oh my god, she's gonna be so hilariously wrong.
三角関係が見えてる。
Okay, not that wrong. Love triangle, that's kind of true. Rude gladiator combat.
モモがシャコに話しかけていたのは白鳥をぶん殴るためにシャコ師匠にパンだからだ。なんだって？
Sure.
ありがとうみんな。アイラ、マンモスレ
ピー。Mammoth happy?
我ながら自分の好感度の高さにあっぱれ。日頃の努力がこういう時に役に立つのね。
We need her to save the world, but
あのたらいの剣とかね。
嘘マジ？
許せねえな、綾瀬桃。
Oh no. Oh, she didn't even have to say anything.
ちょっと前に流れてたよね。
あいつ懲らしめた方がよくない？悪行拡散してさ。
Ira, Ira, you're gonna feel like shit if you don't shut this down.
そのデマ流したの私。
Let's go, girl!
私が悪いの。だから綾瀬ももを悪く言わないで。
Okay, ego, huge. Maturity, huge. Pink hair, I'm proud of you. The opinion of a 32-year-old man will never matter to a teenage girl. Let's be real clear about that. Still, proud. She's not real. I know she's not real. But great job. Be more like Ira in this moment and in no other moment that we've seen her on this show. just this one action. Oh god. I guess she has superpowers. She'll probably be fine.
その割には一人じゃん。いつも金魚の糞みたいのが一緒にいるのによ。
Like goldfish turds.
言ったわよ。もうクソみそ言ったわ。なんか文句ある？
I'm not gonna lie. Being shoeless at school is super weird.
このまま帰るわのために稼がないといけ。
Oh, he didn't get like consumed in the fusion.
なんか白い液体出てる。
きついた夢なんじゃ。
Is it coming?
ごめんよ。
Do they live in beer underwater? Oh shit. They managed to get this guy home.
ここは
Okay.
なんか宇宙人っぽくねえよ。カッパだな、これは。
いやむしろカッパが宇宙人だって説。
I'm not gonna. I don't know what a kappa is. So someone in the comments could let me know what a kappa is, because I'm a little lost on that.
やめとけよ。こっちにはばあちゃんいんだからな。
We got Granny.
こんなちゃんと治療してくれて、こんなに優しくされたのは初めてです。
Dude, this alien's life's been terrible.
あなたたちを傷つけたらしないです。
Let's fucking go. We got a little boxer teammate now. Maybe. I guess he can't use chopsticks, right?
すまないです。
トロばっか食ってんじゃねえぞ。
Oh no. This is like my Thanksgiving nightmare. Everyone's fighting.
どいつもこいつもクソ。
Each and every one of you are scum.
体内の血液が尿や便で出てしまって、毎日新しく血を取り込まないと死ん。
What the fuck?
私のような落ちぶれ者のウニペースには仕事がありません。アウトローで危険な仕事しかないんで。
Jesus Christ. What in the Attack on Titan were those shots?
情けないです。
どうすればあなたを救えますか。
Let's go, Okaroon.
その後に一物は取り返しに行けば。
取り返すってどこにだよ。そもそも毎日血を取り込まなきゃいけない。
Can you take my penis? Get money. And then I'll show up and beat up the people. Why don't you just go beat up the people if you... Okay, if you're gonna go beat up the people after anyway, to get your dick back, why sell your dick in the... Just go beat them up!
もう十分すぎるほどよくしていただきました。私はあなたたちを傷つけないと約束しましたから。
I kind of want those PJs, I'm not gonna lie.
これは同じです。
I'm sorry, their blood is cow's milk?
拭いた時みたいな匂いがしたんだよ。そもそも牛乳は牛の血だが、
No.
カッパの血が牛乳だったとはよ。
マジか。じゃあ牛
Milk is not cow's blood.
せいぜい頑張れよ。体に気をつけてな。
How is he gonna keep a cow alive on his weird ass planet? Also, does he have a spaceship? I have so many questions about this plan. Intense milk. He has that whole fucking ship? I guess ships might be super cheap in space. Damn, that's cool as fuck. I love the colors. That's great. Okay. So, he's...
ばあちゃん宇宙人信じるっしょ。
あありゃカッパだっつうの。
That wasn't an alien. What are you talking about, spaceship? Wild. Wild. Truly. Wild.
私たちまでいいの？
うちらには金がねえ。こういう時は大人の財力を利用す
It's best to exploit the financial power of adults.
アイラとメガネ、てめえらのは買ってやる。
ちょっとなんで
Not my granddaughter.
どちら様ですか？
あいつはな、モモの幼馴染で。
Love fucking rectangle. He's tall.
初恋相手だ。
Oh no. Ken Takakura, what are you gonna do? Just when I thought the BDSM nurse was gonna bring our main characters together, a boy shows up, making things complicated. I assume there's 2 episodes left, because all of these anime seasons have 12 episodes. I might be wrong about that. Like, I don't know. I did think that alien was gonna lead to, like, the plot of the next episodes, because right now, like, it's interesting the way this show's arcs are set up, because they don't naturally set up the next event the way that some shows do. Like, even this episode was just kind of like dealing with this alien. It was kind of easy. Granny just noticed that his, like, blood was milk. Like, our characters didn't have to put effort into that. But the stuff that they did have to put effort into was their interpersonal relationships, right? And so I loved Ira talking with the classmates and opening up, being honest, taking responsibility for things she's previously said. I thought that moment was awesome. The interrogation by the friend was very funny. And I like kind of exploring Ken and Momo's relationship in the way that they're doing, right? Like, clearly these two have very strong feelings for each other and they don't know what to do with it. So, you know, I think that, like, this show, while the show hasn't established any way for our characters to move forward in terms of, like, finding the other ball or fighting anything, you know, it hasn't really set up, like, a next step in terms of the supernatural side of the show. I feel like they're doing a great job of making the relationship side of the show sort of the focus as we head into the final episodes here. And I wonder, I'm sure there will be some kind of fight in the next 2 episodes. It does feel sort of battle shonen-y, but it is interesting to me how that element of the show keeps taking a back seat to our characters' emotions. Even mid-fight, right? Our characters kind of get hung up on their interpersonal connections over what is physically happening to them. And I feel like Gigi's got to have some kind of psychic power. I feel like the show is setting up a, like, weird love rectangle for a bit, but then eventually Ira and Gigi will pair off and Ken-san and Momo-chan will do the same. Maybe. That's just a prediction. Might not come true. I don't know. Haven't read the book. But I like the show. It's fun. I feel like it's not perfect, right? I think that it can at times repeat jokes in a way that I think the show gets diminishing returns on. And so I think that a lot of this show's jokes are very funny the first time. And I think that some of the, like, go-tos that it leans on kind of, some of the comedic scenes almost go just a couple lines too long, to the point where it almost feels like the show is like, this was funny, right? And it's like, yeah, it was, but you didn't need to remind me of that. And so I wonder if reading it on the manga page, if it wouldn't have that same sort of overhang, where there's just a couple moments where it feels like they go one beat too long when they should have moved on. But other than that, I think that what I love this episode was really the way in which Ira and Momo's relationship moved forward, right? These two girls do not like each other, and yet they found a little bit of common ground here. And they still fought at dinner that night, but that little bit of common ground I think is going to lead to them eventually becoming, like, actual friends. And the seeds of that, the honesty in Ira is such a big part of that, right? It is the first truly good thing we've seen her do. Genuinely good with no benefit to herself, right? She's like fought to save others, and like she's done things in situations where she was also in danger. But this was the first thing we've seen her do that was selfless completely. And she did it because underneath the ego and underneath that like perfectly coiffed exterior, the narcissism, she's a good person, right? You get that vibe immediately, even when she was kind of not immediately. That first episode, I was like, oh god, this girl's rough. But with Acrosilk, yeah, I felt that there were those initial hints of her being a good person really early, and I feel like the show's doing a good job of seeding that in, and in this episode making it explicit. And I just really enjoyed it. I love selflessness. I think it's a beautiful thing about humanity when we really put others before ourselves. And yeah, it was great. Continuing to really enjoy the show. The solution with hammer hands, a little weak. Also, I maybe I read the subtitle wrong, but it seemed like Granny said that cow's milk is cow's blood, and that is not true. Milk is cow's blood to begin with, but all things, Kappa's blood was milk too. Like, ma'am, I'm genuinely baffled by this line, because you can't actually think that milk is cow's blood, right? You know that cows... I'm sorry. I grew up in a place called Cowtown. Not really Cowtown, that's the nickname. I grew up in Calgary, Alberta. I worked on a dairy farm. Like, my literal job was to milk cows, and to help raise cows and take care of them. And so I need to know that you know that this is not a true statement. And I know that they're not a real character, and I know that it's a joke, but I am unreasonably upset about it, okay? Get off of my dick. And don't give my dick to the aliens for money. That's insane. If you like the video, like, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave me in comments down below, because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is Ira, because she did the right thing. And that was sick. I really, really, really like that scene. And like the pan to her hands as she's like tensing, thinking about what to do. Well done, animators. If you want to follow me around the internet, you can. I'm at nerdynightly. As always, do something nerdy tonight. Bye.